Okay, so let's round off our discussion about the secondary colours with a chat about orange. So obviously orange is made from yellow and red. So I've got a couple of different yellows here and a couple of different reds, and we're going to give it a go. So here I've got cadmium yellow, medium, and Quin Magenta. Quin Magenta, they're two colours that I love to use as my cool red and yellow. So there's the Cad Yellow, the Quin Magenta, and both of them together make a lovely vibrant orange. Okay, now a warm yellow is a Diarylide Yellow, and a warm red is Pyrrole Red. So any type of fire engine red that you might have in your collection of paints would be good to try out. And together, look, it's going to be quite a, unless you'd go with a lot of the yellow, look, they're pretty similar, aren't really? Look at that. And that is because, look, the Diarylide Yellow already has the red in it. So it's really just going to be a lighter version of the orange that this yellow sort of really already is. Okay, so how can we make orange interesting? And orange, what could you use orange for? Actual oranges, I suppose. Flowers, of course. You might have some oranges in a sunset. So let's add a bit of white to our mix here. So this will be white plus yellow plus the magenta. And I'll get quite a skin tone, I suppose. So it is a good skin tone base. It's this peachy colour. Is not a bad place to start if you're mixing a Caucasian skin tone. So that's those three together. And let's see the difference when we add add white to this one. So this is my orange to start with the warmer colours. And some white. I think I need to add a bit more of the Diarylide Yellow there to make a difference. And that's already coming out as probably a brownier mix, but let's add a bit more white to make sure I'm comparing it properly. There you go. So it's probably still a peachy tone, but we've got lots of variations there if you mix the yellow yourself, mix the orange yourself. And adding the white really increases the opacity, so it's not going to be translucent anymore. Often the yellow is translucent, but add the white and it won't be see-through anymore. It's turning it into a pastel colour. Okay, so really in this test, they're pretty similar. So when you're mixing your oranges, and often I will actually say, look, if you had to choose your colours, I would choose this yellow and not have to have this yellow, because I know the results will be fairly similar across the board. Although this yellow comes into its own when you're using it in green, okay? So that's a really handy green yellow to use. So it is still worth having that in your kit. So there's some basic discussions about orange, and I hope you've enjoyed it and it helps you become more familiar with the colours that you have. But I really recommend you doing your own swatches and colour testing with the paints that you have in your collection.